Alright, so on this episode of Retro Wednesdays, we are taking a look at Mad City, which is actually the Japanese version of The Adventures of Bayou Billy. Because the last time we played The Adventures of Bayou Billy, we came to the conclusion that it is too difficult for words, so we decided to go out and get this game, which is apparently a lot easier.
I would argue that this game is just what it's supposed to be, and the US version was just too difficult.
I hope so, because I played this game a lot as a kid, and I used to get really, really upset about how friggin' difficult it was.
You actually bought this game on eBay?
Yeah. It was only $40.
And boxed?
Yeah, boxed with the instruction manual.
And you haven't played it yet?
Nope, I haven't touched it.
This is the first time. This is a first time playthrough.
Alright, so let me pop the seltzer.
I think you should start this off because
you're
gonna notice the difference more than I would.
Alright, let me give this a swing. So I'm gonna pick game B because I don't feel like futzing around with this stupid light gun, because I don't feel like plugging all that shit in. Wow, no voiceover. I missed the bad guy was like, The Adventures of Bayou Billy.
Can't turn up the...
Oh yeah, I can turn up the volume of the TV. Hang on one second.
There we are.
I wonder, I wish I knew what he was saying. Oh God! Harold. Stage 1. It also doesn't tell you that you're supposed to use the controller like the American version. Obviously, because Americans are so stupid, we wouldn't know. Yeah, this is 5,000 times easier. Are you kidding me? That was like a double dragon fight. 2 jump kicks? Are you serious?
So you have to spam the jump kicks, and that will get you very far.
I mean, I'm gonna put this out in conjunction, I think, with the American one that we did. Like, just go back and watch how many times you have to jump kick one regular enemy. It's like 7 times. This looks different too. There's no dock. It's interesting.
I wonder if is this supposed to be a bayou in the original game?
I think so. I don't know.
In Mad City.
Maybe it's like a jungle or something. Like a Harold. Here are the meatball boulders. Where's the other guys? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's got green pants on. He's blending in.
Do they change the colors?
Yeah, this guy's used to have blue pants.
I always love comparing the versions of the 2 games, like Famicom versus NES. It's always interesting to me to see what they cut out and what they changed. A lot of times it was policy, or like any religious imagery is typically removed when it comes over here.
Well, I mean, that was another example. I'm pretty sure Billy doesn't say "Oh God" in the US version. I think he just says "Oh no." Just trying to cheat a little.
And this, the differences between this version and the NES version are pretty well documented, but it's still pretty cool to see them actually play them.
Right. I love this way more so far. First off, it feels like it's a fair challenge. I love how these, it's a couple minutes in, but we'll just leave this image here.
Okay.
Seems like Bayou Billy's been eating too many Bayou beans.
Did the screen does scroll like this in the other version?
Yep. Way less scenes though. There's more enemies in this level. If you want to remember. And I mean, like, just look at that. Like, that took 4 hits. If you watch the other video, it takes 6 jump kicks to kill 1 guy. There's no gators either. Not yet, at least. 2 jump kicks. This makes me mad as hell, because when I was a kid, I played Bayou Billy all the time, and I could never beat it. I only beat it with cheat codes, because there's an infinite life code. There we go.
There's your boy.
Yeah, this is my boy with the... Gotta jump kick that guy first. 1 hit and 1 jump kick. I feel like the stick's range is longer too. That bugs me.
He walks like really slow in this.
Yeah. Eat it. Take that, fat guy. This is so much easier. It makes me mad that it's this easy. Honestly. It, like, pisses me off. Speaking of pissed off, so I know we had talked about talking about this over on one episode, so we might as well talk about it now. So this past weekend we went to a flea market in New Jersey. I won't name names because people go to it. It's pretty popular, but we've been collecting games for a pretty good amount of time. And I've had a lot of fun with it, and I always will enjoy going to flea markets no matter what. But I gotta say, the last couple of times we've been to flea markets, there have been so many ridiculous vendors and just people that don't know how to sell retro games in a way that, at least to me, makes sense. Like, for example, I was looking at a cart that someone was selling. Obviously, the person was a collector because they had a lot of good games and whatever. And he was selling something for about $25. Now, I could go on eBay and find the exact same, shit, I screwed up. Game B it's backwards in the Japanese version. I don't have a control pad, so guess what I have to do? Reset! So, difference number 2 in this compared to the difficulty level is the fact that Game A is the one that uses the joystick.
I wonder if you need the gun in this one.
I don't know. I could have sworn I saw a crosshair in the demo. But anyway, we get to watch me play through the beginning. Hey, you should play through the first level. You can play. So, as I was saying about this game cartridge. Now, I found this cartridge on eBay in the relatively same condition with free shipping. And when I looked at it, it was, priced around $15. So this person was selling the cart for $25. Now, I understand that, because I'm at the flea market and I might pick it up, it might be priced a little bit higher, and, there's always region bias too, and this game isn't one that I find all the time where I live. So, and the person was selling it for $25. So I asked them, politely in my opinion, would you be willing to go $20? It's $5. I understand it's $5, but I'm willing to give you money right now. You'll make the money that you want since you're selling the game and you don't want the game. And, we both win because I get the game that I want. And the person haggled with me in the sense that they said, I will go as low as 23 and won't go a penny less. And it kind of just made me mad because it was like, I don't understand that mentality, because if I'm trying to sell something, I just want to get rid of it. Like, I want to sell it and be done. And not sit here and, haggle over $5. And it seems like more and more, when I go to flea markets, that's the kind of sales and vendors. I think that guy is me. The green dude. Yeah.
Alright.
That's, the attitude that I seem to see a lot from vendors now. Is that it's like, they look up max prices on eBay, and then they sell for that price and not a penny less. And I think it's really disappointing. I think that, retro games in a lot of ways are kind of like victims of our own popularity, because, I don't know, I remember before, I would go to a game, like a flea market or whatever, and find someone selling a game at a relatively reasonable price, and now it seems way more like I end up arguing with people over just, insanely high prices for games.
The problem that I had wasn't so much, I don't know, I feel like if your game is priced at $52 at a flea market, then you're an asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, it's a flea market. You're there to make a quick buck, not, garnish a fortune.
Right.
You don't have to dodge the bullets anymore now. You're bulletproof. Bam! Bayou Billy. Bulletproof.
Oh, my.
Give it back.
So, I'm okay if, a collector is selling their collection at a flea market. I'm fine with that, and I'm okay with them setting prices accordingly. If a uncommon game goes for $50, price it at 30 or 40 and you know, don't be a douche. But if you're like pricing it down to the dollar of what eBay says, then you're an asshole. So that's my...
Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways I agree. Like, I just think that people... I guess it's just the attitude of, like, I have to make the maximum amount of money possible, and every item that I have is a collector's item.
I keep trying to kick, it's not working.
Yeah, when you're in the water, you can't kick.
Shit.
What you should really do is hit select and use your gun and just shoot that ass.
Okay.
Press select once and then just blast it. Done. I always use it just for the fat guys. That guy definitely looks like he's from like South Philly because he's got sweatpants on and no shirt, and he's like chasing down the PPA. There you go.
I mean, I think resellers nowadays are
You
pretty
can just
common.
run past these guys, you don't have to fight them. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just like everyone looks at.
Damn it. Do I need that?
You just skip past this. I guess people just look at, all these people trying to buy and sell stuff, and they're just like, well, I guess I can make $1,000 if I just price it as high as possible. But like, there's so many times where like I'll go and look at someone's games, and it's like got handwriting on it or like stickers all over it and everything, and they're asking like complete inbox prices, and like you try to argue with them, and it's like that's part of the flea market is the hassle, the art of the haggle, and I feel like so much more now than not. Oh, she's wearing a different outfit too. I forgot. She's wearing a dress compared to Daisy Dukes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. But I feel like that art form, especially when it comes to retro games, is just going away. You shoot a lot slower in this. Like a lot slower.
The other thing that I had a problem with was some of the vendors had their box of games with no prices on them, and you ask how much the games are, and they're like, each one's different. And it's like, if you're going to be a douche and charge different prices, then mark the games as the price that you're asking.
Right, I mean, that's just that's again so they can look up, the pricing and see what the maximum price they can find online is, and then take like $1 off and say, oh, I'm giving you a deal.
So I actually lucked out though, because I ended up getting Kid Dracula for Game Boy for $10, which is pretty good because it goes for about 50 or 60.
Yeah.
I mean, it had label damage, but for $10, I think.
God, yeah, ripped up. I feel like this is harder.
Yeah, it looks harder.
You shoot a lot slower.
Do you have infinite? No.
Nope.
You have more bullets in this, though.
Yeah. But, like, I can't... Like, I'm tapping the A button right now, and either... It's, like, not... Either it's not registering or something's wrong. Because... I just shot through a stick of dynamite.
Is it delayed or something?
No, that's weird. Oh, it's like you hold it down.
Oh, it's a machine gun.
That's kind of nice. Wish I had known that.
Is turbo on or no?
No. That was easy. Oh my god, my favorite stage is coming up. We get to fight the fucking Ivan guy.
We finally found out how to beat him.
Fucking suplex them. There's no laughing in this, too. I wish that, like, we should come up with, like, what the guy's saying. Come over here and light my cigarette.
No, wait, it's already lit.
Damn. They just stand there with their arms up in the air. Good job. Here I am. I like Bayou Billy and all, but he's got a really drab outfit. Like, can't they up that a little bit? Give him some green, something?
Yeah, the thugs are walking around in pink jumpsuits.
I mean, these guys look kind of tough. Like, they got an open, they got the red vest going on, and he's just, like, wearing, Like, oh man, the boss fight already? Jeez.
Don't you just keep kicking?
Yeah, I don't know. This might not work. It's sort of working. And he's taking way more. There it is.
Shit.
Oh, he just ate the knife. God, I hate this fucking boss! You still have that weird thing where you get up and you're like, I'm fine. Ugh. Well, that part's kind of nice. There's only 2 guys and a boss. I can never get this fucking angle right. Ugh! I hate that move. It's so cheap. Alright, well, this boss fight is still bullshit. Here we go. Nope.
You got it, just be calm.
Shit. Fuck, man, come on. So fucking cheap. This may be one of the cheapest boss fights ever.
It's probably about time. Well, you just have to tap it.
Yeah, I'm just spamming it. And like, how did that not I haven't hit him yet. And he's already taken 3 squares of my life away. And he's got the bulletproof vest on, so I'm doing no damage. So I've learned that getting punched by him is actually better than getting thrown.
Yes.
Alright.
We beat him.
Fuck you. Help me! See, why is that in English?
I don't know. I mean, all the menus are in English.
That's true, I didn't even notice that before. With my bias eyes. This cigarette is making me hungry. Bring me some salami and I'll let your girl go. Hehehe. Salami. Alright, we have the driving stage already. Wow,
your car has
way
life
better.
in this one.
Yep. Hey look, he's throwing lit dynamite instead of random grenades. I'm sorry, pineapples.
Seems slower.
It is way slower. I am not complaining one bit. I still can't shoot while I have fucking dynamite in the air. For some reason, Billy's arms get paralyzed whenever he throws something. God, this is so much easier. I am so mad right now, honestly. My fucking childhood was ruined by this game. And if I lived in Japan, it wouldn't have been a problem.
I almost want to ask, what would have changed?
Oh, well that's cool. I died anyway.
What would have changed? Like, would you have rather had this version than...
Yes. Because at least I would have had a chance to beat it. This is so much easier. It's like sad. My only complaint is that I have a life bar, but I hit one thing and I died, so what's the point of the life?
I mean, really, you have a lot of experience with this game, so you're able to breeze through the first part. But it's still, I mean, it's not super easy.
No, it's not the easiest game I've played. I like explosions. And like, randomly my weapon speeds up. I don't know what that's about. See, what is that about? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do though. Am I supposed to kill this thing?
Yeah, kill him.
Oh, alright, cool. Beep, 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 beep.
It didn't seem like there were any turns in this one.
No, there was like none. Good job, Billy! I'm glad that you're enjoying this vastly easier game. Other than like your stupid American counterparts. Simon says, don't put your arms down. Good job. 5 stages. 1, 2, 3. But like, why is it, what? I don't understand why it would randomly speed up on me.
Is that controller messed up?
I don't know. None of the turbos are on. Jeez.
I feel like something's wrong with that controller.
Maybe it is. Is there something with Famicom games and like game speed that we don't know about?
Game speed?
Yeah, like aren't some games like they don't run right on an American TV or something?
No, that would be PAL games. PAL games would run faster on our hardware, but Japanese and U.S. standards are the same.
So,
huh?
That's what I figured. That's weird. This is so much easier. It's like sad. This is my favorite song in the game too. I would hear it and I'd be like, all right, this reminds me of like for some reason like going to the beach. And when I was really little, I would think like this was the Atlantic City Expressway. Because I'm a nerd. And the way my dad drives is kind of like, it is kind of accurate in that way.
So what do those things do?
Oh, so the bombs hurt me, but they don't kill me. Those things give life back, I think. I'm just picking them up because I don't know if I have to pick those up for some reason.
So can you shoot that red thing?
I'm trying to, but every time I get really close, like, he like swerves into my field of driving, and I don't want to get hit by him. Yeah, see, it ricochets.
Well, that sound in Contra means like good.
I'm fucked up. It's fucking me.
These Jeeps must be made to last.
Yeah, I like how
hit by a fucking
level.
torpedo.
I get hit by a fucking World War I bomb.
Yeah.
Dropping on me like a bird shit, and I'm fine. I like how the Japanese symbols at the beginning of that looks like it says "ya."
From what I understand, they use only katakana in games because it's simpler,
more common. Well, we officially got further
in early computer games too.
Yeah. Oh, I hate these fucking guys.
So interesting thing about that, like they use there's a couple different writing systems in Japanese. Are you familiar with?
No, I am not at all.
There's from what I understand, there's three. There's kanji, which is like the Chinese symbols that are very detailed. Then there's katakana, which was typically used to denote like foreign names, and then hiragana, which is used in most everyday Japanese writing. But early computers only used katakana, so in like video games that have only text, to show that something is robotic, it will speak in katakana to like kind of convey like a computerized voice, like just like we have robots that say like "Welcome to the game," like that kind of thing.
Same
like
kind of thing.
That's the same kind of thing.
Interesting.
That katakana does in video games
Very cool.
that support both. So in this case, that wouldn't be the case. But in like newer games, it might.
That's cool.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know anything. I do admit that like my knowledge of Japanese and Japan in general, in terms of like video games and stuff, is it's piss poor. And that's me being polite about it. It's really fascinating to me how much that country has influenced me as far as video games. Like every game that I liked as a kid was Japanese, and I didn't even know it. Sorry, not to interrupt. This is the best weapon in the game. The whip is the best weapon by far.
Yeah, it's really powerful. And range.
Range is the most important thing. It's so much easier. Now that I have this, the game gets a little easier. Not that this is much harder, but I mean, these guys are more annoying than anything.
Are those women?
No, they're like pickpockets. So they sneak up. They always have a knife on them. So when you're not looking, they run up behind you and then they shank you in the back. They Shanghai you.
Kills you?
No, it doesn't kill you, but it messes you up. It's like, I guess they're supposed to be like Bourbon Street pickpocket toughs.
So this is supposed to be set in Louisiana then?
Yeah, it says bourbon on it.
Interesting.
And this one, sorry, I'm stop talking. The whip also kind of feels like it stuns a little bit more, even more than the stick. Boon Konami. I didn't know Konami had their own gambling house. See that? That dude ran up and shanked me. A little light on the health this time around. I'm gonna serve some more meat.
Street
Pork
meat.
chop. I know, I need some pork chop Johns. Oh, what's this guy doing? Stay the fuck away from me!
Just in time.
I know, I was getting nervous. Jazz Bourbon Bar. That guy has a gun. Cool.
You have a gun and a whip now.
I'm Indiana Jones. Again. Oh, this guy's got a bulletproof vest. I remember. I think. Ugh. Yep. Need some health here.
Shoot him.
Yeah. Yay.
Glad the weapons don't wear out.
I know, seriously, I would go crazy. Ooh, he hit me too.
Well, they gotta give you some health.
Could use some. Don't need it. Beat the level.
Anyway, like I was saying, these people who made these games had such an influence on me,
Yeah.
and
Sad
I'm
face.
fascinated by that.
Interesting.
And I'm also fascinated by, what happens to a game when it gets brought over. So,
Yeah, I think it's fun. It's cool.
that fucking guy in the window.
Got him. Oh, yeah, these when I get the. Suddenly I'm fighting like Yakuza gangsters. I guess you're supposed to just hold the button down and shoot multiple times. Like it's designed. That's how it's designed. And I'm used to like pressing the button once.
And all the guns in the game are revolvers too.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess they're trying to make it out a little more, I guess, realistic in a sense that they're like, if you're fighting all these guys by yourself, you're gonna be able to like just use a 6-shooter.
If you're Bayou Billy, you would.
That's right, because I'm on the bayou. I would use crocodile teeth as bullets.
Gator skin.
Come on, you asshole.
Did you ever have in gym class they had those balls called gator skin?
No.
We had these balls called gator skin balls, and they weren't made of real gator skin, but
Oh yeah.
we used them for like a dodgeball game, and they were pretty soft, but they were kind of hefty.
Fuck.
So what people would do is squeeze them until they became deformed, and then throw them, and it would cause the ball to like break, like a curveball almost, and you'd get ripped by them because you wouldn't. It would be like flying, and all of a sudden it would make a sharp turn and hit you.
What the hell? You can hear me like pushing the button and nothing happens. It's very weird.
I think that controller's fucked up.
I don't know. I don't know if it's that or what.
Shoot the
At
lock.
least I got an extra life. Fuck. Why am I standing in the water? Am I super fast? Well, my other problem was I was running out of bullets. I had like 20 bullets by the time I got there. Hag. Alright, now I get to fight twins from...
How are you supposed to survive the dude shooting at you?
You just outshoot him, or you shoot him first.
Is that the guy from AC/DC?
It is. Angus. Dirty deeds! Done dirt cheap! What's your favorite? You hate AC/DC, don't you?
Yeah, so much.
I love AC/DC. Only because their lyrics are so ridiculous.
Every time they come on the radio, I get angry.
I'm dirty, mean, mighty unclean. I'm a wanted man.
All their songs are identical. That's why I love the same formula. It's so annoying.
I saw them live in Pittsburgh, and it was the craziest. It was so good. It made me kind of sad, though, that, like, there you are watching, like, Angus Young, who's, like, in his 60s. Whoa! People already dropping bullets on me. Okay. Take you out the old-fashioned way.
With a kick to the shins?
Yes. With my stake to my wooden stake leg.
Looks like a peg leg.
Suddenly I look like a crane. Oh, give me that whip. Oh my god, this is such bullshit.
System's having trouble.
It is. Damn. Oh, fuck, man. Boom.
These kicks are brutal.
God. Okay, health time, guys.
Is that a woman?
I don't know.
You just whipped a woman to death.
End of the level. How convenient. Oh, like I was saying. So, watching Angus Young, like, dance around and everything, it honestly made me kind of sad, because I was like, he's 6 years old and he could do that. I would have had, like, 4 heart attacks by the end of the first song. And he's just, like, living it. And he weighs, like, 8 pounds.
Yeah, but he's in a really shitty band. So.
I think Stage 9's the last level.
It
is. Or maybe it's just boss fight. It is! Last level, look at this. Oh, shit.
Have you ever been to this part?
He just pulled... Yeah. Oh, I have a whip? What the hell? I didn't do that.
He's got to have another form. It seems too easy.
It was good at dodging my shit.
It's getting squirrely.
Hey, get away!
This fat dude is pretty good at jumping, I have to say. It's like a Blues Brother.
Well, you know, I always say, like, if I was in a fight, right? I'm super out of shape. But if I was in a fight and, like, my adrenaline kicked in, I could probably go for, like, a good minute before I was like, alright, I'm fat and I need a sandwich and a nap. Can we take a half-hour timeout so I can, you know, rest up? So maybe that's what he's doing. He's just running off pure adrenaline. Come on, you asshole. Come on, asshole. That's right.
What? You just beat the game?
I don't know. Oh, shit.
It's double Terminators.
Jesus. I need to get some distance. Oh, yeah, I think I remember this fight.
Whoa. It's twin Robos.
That's what you do. You just stay away from them as best you can. Like, you run, get a couple of hits, and then run again.
Keep it up.
They have this... As long as you can keep the pattern pretty easy, they're...
I can hear the controller like...
I want to beat this! This is from my childhood!
Oh, shit.
Oh, what the hell? Wow, that's great. They ate the whip. Fuck.
Did he pick it up, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do this now. Really cool, you can't do... That is so... Okay, well I guess I'm just gonna lose because I can't catch a break. This is so fucking frustrating.
There it is.
Yes. Do you like my little kick that I gave him? Take that.
Yeah, just play it safe.
I'm playing as defensive as I can. unlike the other guy, the other boss, they don't have a 18-foot long kick.
What are these guys supposed to be?
I don't know. Apparently, the guy that kidnapped your girlfriend also happened to, like, work for the Universal Soldier program or whatever.
Yeah, it looks like the Power Blade character.
It does. It's like the Street Fighter 2010 guy.
Yeah, it looks like that.
I did it!
You beat it?
I beat it! And she came out, she's not wearing Daisy Dukes, so this is kind of disappointing. Listen to this music, it's so triumphant. And I have no idea what she's saying. About time you showed up, asshole. Shut up, bitch, I was fighting RoboCop.
Come on, asshole, let's go home.
Let's go back to the fucking bayou. Buy me some dinner. When are we gonna go out to a date on a date? Damn it, woman, gas ain't free.
You don't respond to my texts.
You never answered my text. Who is Janine? Shut up. For the last time, she's just a coworker. Come here and give me some. I just whipped everybody's ass in Louisiana. All right, man, we beat Bayou Billy.
Pretty much you beat it.
Sorry, dude, you could totally rip this game. It's so easy. This is so much easier than the American version. It's honestly sad.
The thing is, though, you made it look easier than it actually is because you actually have experience with this game. Like you saw, I died on the first level. I know that's some noob shit, but I'm just trying to make it clear that you're no slouch at this game. That's why you were able to breeze through it.
True. I mean, I've played it a lot, but this is so much easier. By the way, this ending music always, every time I hear it, I always laugh because it sounds like, it kind of sounds like that's what friends are for. Keep smiling.
Mr. Konami.
There was a real Mr. Konami?
I don't know. No, because Konami is it's like 3 words that they took the first syllable of.
That's right. I always used to joke around, and you know, being a music major or whatever, like I'm always like, I always find myself really paying attention to the sound that's happening in the game, and I always felt like this was such a sorry, Bono Fujimoto. This was such a great ending to music wise to a game because it's, you know, he rescued his girl, and this song has such a like sort of romantic overtone to it that I find it really interesting. Like I was like, this could be the ending to a film, music wise. But yeah, so I'm so glad that we bought this game, and I'm so glad that I got the chance to play it, and now we have Shinamon and Simon. We finally have a Bayou Billy or a Mad City. It's Bayou Billy, I don't care. That like works. That's easy and beatable, and it actually makes the game. This made this game so much more enjoyable than the American version, just because, you know, having played it before, I knew going into it. You rat. Soup.
I just want to say that this game seems to have more bug testers on it than any modern game I've ever seen.
It's true.
Apparently.
They should have hired some of these dudes for, you know, Arkham Knight.
They should have called up Soup for the fucking Street Fighter V release.
Medium punch and kicked. But, like, I don't, like, it, playing the American version to me, like, I hate to say that I would psych myself out, but, like, I would go into that game knowing that I wasn't going to be able to beat it. Because it was, like, it's just so, I mean, it's, honestly, if you haven't played it before, it's legitimately, like, Ninja Gaiden difficult. Like, it's on that level of insanity. Right. Just because the enemies hit you so much harder than this version.
Right.
Like, one enemy hit will take 1 square of life away. With this one, it was like you got at least 2 or 3.
Right.
You know? So, Mad City / Bayou Billy, final thoughts?
I think I said this previously, but this was one of those games that you had growing up. So it kind of reminds me of hanging out at your house.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things I look forward to most. And so I think the game's okay. I think the music's great. I think you can find it really inexpensively. If you just want to buy it for the music, I know it sounds dumb, but if you can find it for a couple bucks, it's worth that. And it's kind of fun, but I think the Famicom version is far superior. And I mean, I'd be okay paying $5 or $10 for the Famicom version.
Yeah.
And I mean, the boxed one obviously is going to be more expensive.
We spend more money on that. Plus, you're going to pay shipping because it's going to come from Japan probably.
Right. But it's enjoyable. It's fun to watch. So, yeah, I think it's an okay game.
Yeah, we always joke around that, like, my favorite games, our favorite game, or at least one of our favorite games is Jackal. And I always said it, like, even though it was insanely hard, that, like, Bayou Billy was definitely up there with me because it was, like, such a cool triple threat game. Like, you can use the light gun, there's driving, it's, like, really all-encompassing. And this, to me, takes this game to a whole nother level of enjoyment. Not just because it was like, oh, let me just waltz through it and it's easier, but it just seems like such a much more complete game, and it seems like it's, for whatever reason, like, I'm sure the Famicom version either came out at the same time or, like, came out earlier, but, like, this just seems like there's so much more thought into the gameplay, whereas the American version seemed to be much more about dressing it up to make it American, in a way. Like, it was like, we need to have lots of crocodiles, and we need to make it where, there's the gun scenes are a little bit more intense and whatever, and, like, it just seemed a little bit more like it was designed to be like an American, like, we need to make it difficult for some reason because Americans, like, it's like there's that conspiracy theory that the reason why it's like that is because there was a rental industry in America and they wanted to make the game harder to try to force people to buy it. But to me, like, that game difficulty was so high that it made me not want to play it and not want to buy it because it's like, what's the point? I've been playing that game since I was in, like, 5th grade, and I still can't beat it straight up. I mean, I can't beat it without Game Genie codes. And, this game is really, even though the American version is insanely hard, it's worth it just for the music pickup and just for seeing, like, a really, really polished Konami game. I mean, I think it's one of their more polished games. And the Famicom version, if you could find it in the US, it's worth picking up because it's not only really great, but it's got really great gameplay. So that's that. I'm hoping I'll probably get this one up next week, and I might do like a 2-video release, and I'll do like both of them or something, or maybe do like Bayou Billy one week and then this one next or something like that to try to like make it continual. But this is Mad City / The Adventures of Bayou Billy for the Famicom, and it's totally worth picking up. So that's it for now, and until next time.